So today we want to see how to do post optimization so that we can be able to rank high. So the post that we'll be writing, they will be placed under news. So as you can see, I have generic ones, so I'll have to delete them so that I can create new ones. So the blog section is already done. We call these sections sidebar widget. To get these widgets and to edit them, for instance, we have the search bar widget, search widget. We have recent post widget, recent comment. So this is called sidebar widget. So if you want to access this section, you go to appearance widget, you'll be able to see them there. So let's jump in right away. Let's delete this post and create new one. So we come to dashboard. On the dashboard, you come to post. Now we have these generic ones that came with the demo. So I don't want them, just want to delete. So move to trash, then apply. So move to trash is equivalent of deleting. So after you delete, they come to trash. You can follow them and delete them permanently. So here I want to remove them permanently. So now we don't have any post and we can jump in right away to start creating new one. So the platform that we'll be using to generate this post is called Bird. I'll share the link so that you can access it if you want. So I've shared the link on the Zoom chat. So check it. So here you tell this chatbot you give it a title that you want to write about. Then after you give it a title, you can be able to generate some articles from it. So I'll come here. I will check for one of the most appropriate subjects that we learned on how to add a contact form 7. This one, how to create a contact form using contact form 7 plugin WordPress. So I need this one. I need this specific title. So I can copy these. The downside with this, I can't copy it on this website. Right click is disabled. So what I can do is I can just take the name and type it manually. So how to create contact form in WordPress using contact form 7 plugin. So we have a plugin called contact form 7, which can be able to. So I can just call them how to create forms in WordPress using contact form 7. Then I click enter. And this chatbot will be able to generate some article for me together with the illustration. And if you use the right name, the right prompt, you write the right prompt. This is the prompt. It can give you a very good outline of what you want. So for instance, you see it tells you install and activate contact form 7 plugin, which is true. Then go to contact form in your WordPress dashboard. Click add new, the same way we did. Enter a title. You can use the default form and then start adding form fields the way we did. We inherited some forms, some fields on it. Then we started we started adding other forms inside the form that was generated automatically. So it is the same process it is outlined. It is not wrong. But if you are an expert in a certain field, ensure you go through the content to see if it is wrong or right. If it is right, you can take it and place it in your website. But if it is missing, don't put something that is not going to help your audience. So now here on the website, I want to start creating it. So what I can do, I want to add new here. Remember, I'm adding articles. Articles, another name is post. So here we have a title. So I'll paste the name which I've copied, which should be, of course, the title name for this. Then after that, I'll take the text. So I'll now start where it is saying sure. Just write from here. Then I can copy. Remember, you can write this content from scratch if you want, but in our case, we are not learning how to write this blog because we know how to use Microsoft Word. So if you know how to use Microsoft Word, the same way you type is the same way you type here. So we are focused on how to optimize your post so that you can improve the mark. And after you improve, it will make the article to be easily searchable on Google or any other search engine. So now in this case, if your mic is on, please mute yourself unless you have a question. So here, after we write this, I think this is sufficient enough because this is an outline of what you should do. So unless what you want to add is relevant to this, I would advise you to leave it the way it is because this is clear enough. So now we start looking at the focus keyword we should use. So we are talking about contact form here or forms. So you can say form. You can use keyword like form. You see, we have forms here. We also have form on the first sentence. Ensure you have a keyword on the first sentence and on the title of your post, and also on your content. Ensure you have the same keyword you are using. So here, it seems I have a lot of form keyword. So when I try to type it here, let's see, it will tell us it is a lot, even though it is the best keyword to use. So form, because form is available on the title tag, it is available on the meta tag. The first sentence here is usually translated as the meta tag. This is what people see when they search for content online. So here we can start seeing the mark. So just a minute. Uh, mm, yes, so we have form here on the title, we have it on the meta tag. You can call the first sentence of your article is the meta tag. It's called meta tag or SEO description. This will be the description, that summary of the description of your blog. People will read this. So you can see the preview here. You'll have the link, you'll have the title here. We have a summary of the blog. So that is how you see it. So what we want to see or to do here, I want to see, now I have only 54 despite having written my content clearly. So let's see what we are missing out. So use focus keyword in the URL. Of course, it will fetch when we update because it will take the title and insert it as a link. But if you want, you can still edit this link. You can come to edit snippet. You can come to permalink here. You can just type whatever is inside your title tag, but you don't have to because when you update this post, it will automatically fetch it if you don't touch this permalink. Now I don't know if it will fetch now that I've touched this permalink, but let me try to publish first. Let me try to publish for now. Let me publish. Let's see if I will jump from maybe 54 to some other figure above that. I have 55. Let me see if I achieved that focus keyword in the URL. So you see it is inside the URL. When it says inside the URL, it means that is the link that people you can share with. Like you can see it is a link here. http://local/wordpress/how to create. So it is the same link which is being taken from this name. So when you don't touch it, it will automatically fetch it there. So let's see what we can improve. Also for the content, we are not going to improve unless we want to add some other, but for now we don't want to add more content. So focus keyword not found in subheading. So what I can do to improve this mark or this check mark, I can make this sentence to be heading 2 because the CEO says for SEO to be fully, as you can see, all these metrics, we must follow them if we want to achieve a lot of marks here, and meaning that we will make our content very easily searchable. It will make Google know that we are writing quality content. So automatically you write this as heading, you choose it as a heading. It will give it heading 2 because this one is taken as heading 1 automatically. You don't have to write it somewhere or show it somewhere. But this one, you can determine if you want it to be H3 or H2. So for instance, you see it is H2 here. If you want it to be H3, you can do that. But since we don't have H2, we only have H1. H is heading. So we only have H1 here, which is the same as the title. Now we have the second heading, which is heading 2. So unless we want to add another one here below and just say contact form. So you want to include the keyword inside your heading. So I'm just writing contact form here for the SEO to see that once I make this heading, I will have the keyword here, form. It is form. Of course, when you write forms, it will take the first part, which is form, as the keyword that we have used. So it is H2. Now I want it to be H3. So now your article has H1, H2, H3. So now we can continue. You see, we have achieved this first thing that was troubled in us. Focus keyword found in subheading. So these are subheading now. Heading 2, H, and heading 3. Now it tells us also we can add an image with the alternative text. So let's add image. So to go back to the post side, you click this settings. Click settings. It will show you block in the first instance. So click post instead. Scroll down. Do you have categories yet? If you want to create a new category, you can do that here. You can call it web design. And then click enter. After you write it, it will fetch that category automatically. So you see it is fetching. Now you can untick and categorize. Now you can scroll down, you will see your featured image here. So we want to take the image. So I'll just use a random image here, like this one. Now I will not remove the about us. I will only add contact form 7 plugin as a name. Provided that the name form is inside that, I'm okay. And SEO will improve because I'm using form inside my alternative text of my image. So now I have 58. I should jump where now I have 59. Now when we come to check on the additional here, it says we don't have the alternative text and we don't have the keyword. So you should not worry about something that you have already done. It will refresh, it will fetch it when you refresh, when you update. So don't worry, you move to the next. It is saying keyword is available is 10.3, which is high keyword density. So it is appearing so many times. So if it is appearing so many times, what you can do is because we have, like in every sentence we have form, 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 form. So this is a very bad thing, which is called keyword stuffing. It is prohibited by Google. So when you use it, ensure you use it properly, because when you repeat the same keyword on every sentence, Google will treat it as you are trying to spam. You are trying to spam the content by using the keyword so many times. For instance, here we have form here, we also have form here. It is grammatically it is correct, but there are many ways we can do this. Why don't we use contact form instead of form alone to eliminate this error and see what will happen? Someone's mic is on. I don't know if it's a question or they are just joining. So now I have contact form alone as a keyword. I know it is available on the heading here. It is also available on the first sentence here. And it is also inside my content. So I'm satisfied by having the keyword contact form. Now I can check. It is saying it is appearing. Oh, it is saying this one is also high, but we will not remove it. So let it be. It says it is appearing 9 times. You see what happens is if your content is very short, don't use a lot of keywords on it. But if it is long, use more keywords. It will make sense. So it says contact form is available so many times. So how about I use short form contact form 7 as a shortcut so that I can reduce the number of times the keyword is appearing. So now 7 times it is saying still high. Let's try again. So when you follow these marks, you just optimize it slowly. It takes time, of course, to achieve more content, but you have to do it. So I don't know why it is saying it is still high while it is only appearing 6 times. So I don't know what it wants us to do. And it is only appearing 6 times. I think 6 times should be enough. Oh, now it says 5 times are enough, not 6. So it has given us a tick and we have jumped to 65. So again, there's something here which is called URL is 88 characters long. So let's check our URL. So you can see our URL is like this. How to create forms in WordPress using contact forms. So I don't want all of this. I can just say contact form 7 plugin. It can be used as the link, because contact form is already a keyword, and it being a keyword is available in my link. It is available everywhere where it is important. So now I have come from 65 to 69 by making the URL to be short, and ensure while you're making it short, you retain the sense of the keyword of the link. Don't write something that is not relevant. Sure you are using words that are still in your title, so that you make your SEO work easier. So let's see another thing. Link to external resources. So external resources are things like other things that are talking about the same topic, but you don't own them. So for instance, I've made this a link because it was a YouTube link. I've just highlighted everything like this. Then I've clicked the link here, link thing here. So it translates that to a link right away because it is already a link. But if you want to add a link like this, you just double tap the word, or you highlight it the way you can highlight. You can highlight it like this, then click the link, then paste the link that you want here. If it is a link belonging to another website, click it, add it like that, then click enter. So the link is added to this word. And now we have gotten more marks to 75 from 69. And now it says you are linking to external resources. So your focus should only be to the things that you are not getting right. We could not find internal link. So internal link is linking in to some content inside your website. So because now we don't have more posts, what I can say, I can write is you can read more news in our blog page. So I'll make blog the center of attention, and I will put a link inside it, and I will come and open a new link of this website so that I can show you how to copy a link from your website. So I want to take one of my page, which is called news here. I will right click and copy link address so that I can use that link here, because I want to paste it inside something that I'm talking about. So you can read more news in our blog page. So people will see this as a link. They will click the blog. It will open the blog. And now, as you can see, I have 8 marks because I'm trying to improve on everything. So I know when I refresh, I will get probably more than 80, because you see this one is not ticked yet. And I have already added the alternative text into it. So what I can do for now, you can update. There's no offense of keep on when you keep on updating your content, because when you do that, the content might not be refreshing. So, but when you update, it refreshes, and it makes it easier for you to see what you are remaining with to achieve better SEO marks. So now it says I actually have 79. So I will click it to see it says 8. So I'll check to see what I'm not getting right. So it is this add image with your focus keyword as alternative text. I think I used contact form inside my alternative text on my image. Let's come to settings, come to featured image, just click the image, contact form. I'm using the same keyword on my alternative text. I don't know why it is not fetching, even though it should. It should fetch it. It is recommended to you to separate your alternative text with the dash. So I don't know why it is not fetching. It should fetch even the whole sentence, provided the whole sentence has a keyword. No problem. We will keep on improving it. So let's see what we can improve. Even though this one should be picking the image, I don't know when it will pick. So your title does not contain a positive or negative word. So if you are a content writer, you know what are positive and negative words. So positive words, something like best, good, authentic, true, positive. So let's try how to best. Let me just introduce the word best here. How to best create. Focus does not appear in the beginning of SEO title. How about I add this? So by using best, I've improved my ranking. It was saying the SEO title, the keyword is not appearing in the first parts of the title. So I said I introduced contact forms so that it can appear in a more in the first sentence instead of it being truncated to the far end. So now when it turns green, you know you have done good work because there is actually nothing more to improve on. Because here on the content readability, it says you don't seem to be using table of content plugin. So when you install a table of content plugin, it means you will improve. But it is just for users. So SEO is usually for the users. So when you so when you are writing content, you are writing for people to read. So ensure it is always correct. So we only have few errors on each. I think four. So we have four errors, and I think we can say 81 is good for us, and we can go on with it. Because if you have written 84, I don't think I mean, if you have 81, which is green, even 75 and above is usually best for SEO, if it is a post. But for pages, you remember we were getting even 50 and leaving it because there is nothing more to improve on it. So this is how your post will look like. To ensure it is always professionally written, sure it is discussing what the title of your article is talking about. Don't go outside the topic. So by using those strategies, you will make your content very easily readable and also searchable on Google. And that is how we do it. So as we gather questions, I want to add another one. So I can do new here, new. There's no option for post, or it is hidden. So let's go to dashboard and add another one. So post. So add new. So I'll come here. So let's find another post here. So for instance, for those who will want to add social media icons in the top bar, this is what you can do. So how to add social media icons in top bar in WordPress website. It should be actually WordPress website. So we'll write this article here. How to add social media icons in top bar section in WordPress. So that's fair enough. So search. While it finishes, we can start copying this title. We copy, come to our website, we paste, we go for the content. So it will describe this formula. I mean this it will describe this process. It is up to you to verify if it is correct, but this is not the correct way. The correct way, you should check it inside this website. Sure, you check it here so that you see the right process to add it. So here I'll paste the content. Remember, we need the content for optimization. So the way this AI is writing it, this is how you should write it so that you rank high. If you don't use it, use this formula, then not this style of writing the content. Your content will not look attractive and people will not stay a lot in your website. So now, I want someone to tell me, by checking the content and checking the heading, which combination of word or which word can we use as a focus keyword on these posts? Anyone can take a guess. You can see the content clearly. You can see the heading, the title here. Which word can we use as a focus keyword?
Social media icons.
That is good, Trevor. Another one?
Social media.
Social media. Another one?
Top bar media icons.
Top bar media icon. But top bar media icons, there's no particular combination of that word in the title. It is there, but it is not in that order. It's not bad. It's a trial anyway. Another one? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Another one. Let's take one last one.
in WordPress.
Mm, all right. So here,
Social media icon.
okay, Larry. Thank you for for taking for trying. So here we need you need to see your content clearly, and if your content is not like this, ensure the first sentence is having the keyword that you would want to use. So the best way, because it is the focus keyword is just like the subject topic. What do you want to talk about in this particular article? So you want to talk about social media icons, and this social media icon will be focused on the top bar. But what is the main subject topic? It is social media icons. So social media icons can be used as the keyword because it makes sense to whoever is reading or to whoever is searching. They can't they cannot miss to use social media icons if they are searching for a solution on the same. But they can ignore top bar. So by you writing social media icons, they can give you a lot of opportunities for people using the same keyword to search. So I can say we can use social media icon. We can see if it is also available inside the website. Social media, social media, social media, social media icons. So the best way while you are using this tool, as much as you use your eyes, just to test it, see if it is getting the numbers that you might want. Social media icons. So it is giving 58. Let's see the keyword density. Mhm. Focus keyword appears in first 10% of content. Keyword density is 1.3. It is appears 3 times. So because your content is not long, it has given us a tip that the keyword can be used because it appears enough times in in comparison to this content. So it is actually good. So now we can focus on the other things. We have gotten the focus keyword to use. So let's see, use focus keyword in the URL. Now, do you have a question?
No.
Okay, please mute yourself. So we want to see where to improve on it too. So it tells us now here. So you can see, and for instance, focus keyword, it will update when it refreshes these. When we publish this, it will update the keyword, the URL, the link, because the link usually takes the title, so it will just fetch it there. So you don't have to worry about that. Also, if you don't want to increase your content to 600 words, you don't have to focus on this. You can minimize it. So let's check on the additional. We need to add another H2 or H3. So depending on our content, we only need H2. So here are some additional for adding social media icons. So we can make this one to be the heading because it has the keyword already. So click heading, automatically it takes this to H2, and it has given mark on that. Add image with your focus keyword. Social media icon is the keyword. So ensure you add an image. We scroll down. Category you choose. Category doesn't give you marks. It only helps to plan your content. So let's use any keyword, even though any image, even though the image should be relevant to what you do. So keyword is social media icons. So just place it there, separate it with a dash. So we have jumped to 62. Let's see if we have improved on the alternative text. URL is that 3 characters long. Add an image with your focus keyword. Okay, we have already added, so it should refresh and pick it. I don't know why nowadays it takes long to pick. So link to external resources. So another thing, we will link to external resources. So you can't place link anywhere. So in your site, maybe I can say we put the link there. So this is a link to another website. It is treated as an external link. So it is recommended for you to link to other websites that are talking about the same thing. So after you do that, it gives you a mark. Link to internal resources. So you can tell if you have any other question. Let me know if you have any other question. Let me know. Or we can say chat with us. Then you can put the chat and put a link inside your website. Maybe like contact us. People want more communication, they can just contact you. So this is inside your website, and you see our marks are improving. We are 72. Now, this one is not a mark. We don't use content AI on this. This one is already updated. We are waiting to refresh it. So I'm removing the title readability. Title doesn't contain a power word. So for those who know, your title doesn't contain a number. How to let me use directly and see if it works. Don't know if it can be used as a power word. How to instantly. Oh, good. Instantly has been taken as a power word, and I think we are good. We don't need to. You see, it is telling us your SEO title does not contain a number. So you don't have to add a number to this, because what will the number signify? Doesn't make sense. So you don't have to do everything it tells you to do, provided you are on the right lane. So I think I can go ahead and publish this and see if I can jump to 75 after the image alternative text is updated. So what I can do is I can go back. I can refresh. It is still 73. So let's choose edit. we could try to land at 75. 75 we could be better. 75 is better. On the additional here, it is saying URL is 99 characters long. So let's tackle this URL thing so that it doesn't take the whole title. So you come to edit snippet, permalink here. So add social media icons. So I think from add is enough. Add social media icons in top bar section. So I can remove also in Wordpress. In top bar is enough. In top bar. And I think I can improve marks when I do that. So now I have 78. I attached my URL and now I'm able to have 78. I don't know why this image thing is not taking shape quickly, because it should just give us because that is the only thing we can improve marks to and go to 80. Add image with your focus keyword. I've already done that. So image is here. Oh, image is not loading. Oh, it is here. Social media icon. Social media icon. Don't know why it is not picking. I've always used this style of adding alternative text. Oh, now I have 80. I don't know if it has fetched the alternative text or what. Let's confirm. There is alternative text. Should be where? Focus is, yes, it has fetched now. You can see it is here. Focus keyword found in the image alternative attribute. So I guess it was also recommending we add it on the title. So now we are when we have 80, because there is no other place we should improve to get more marks, unless you add a number to this. How to instantly add social media icons in. Maybe if you want to add, or maybe you can become creative in one step. Maybe you write one step. Now you will have improved to 81 by just adding a number. But ensure while you add a number, it also makes sense. So now we still have 81 like the previous post. If your content was close to 600, you could get more marks. And if you want to see if this is true, we can do this. See this content, the way it is, we can just copy it again and again. because it is 200 now. We can copy it 3 times. We will have 600. So that is 400, then 600. Yes, so we have now 83. We have just surpassed the total marks, the recommended words, which is 600. Now you see the errors are only 2 of them. This one we can't change it. And the last one, we can do it by having a table of contents plugin. But if you don't want to have more plugins, this is quite enough. This is quite so it is also recommended. Ensure your content is long enough, and you will have a better chance to rank it, because Google will say take your post and it will recommend it to people, because it will look more informative than people using short form, short like a short content. If your content is short, Google will assume that people cannot get enough from your content unless you are solving the problem right away. There's no, because content is not the same. There are solutions which doesn't need to take a lot of content to bring a solution. So it depends. Now that we have these 81s, we can confidently say we have published 2 posts, which if we put them online, they can rank in a matter of days. They cannot, of course, become on the first page unless you are writing a topic which is completely new in this world, because you will find people also writing on the same thing you are writing. So SEO came to give advantage to people who know how to write it, how to publish content and optimize it. Naomi, your mic is you have a question? Is keeps on opening. Mm. So we have added 2 posts. You can see them. You can see a summary. Then you can click continue reading to see more content on this. So this is how you write a post and optimize it using SEO strategies. So now you have just learned post optimization and image optimization. So for image optimization, you must put the right name or the right focus keyword inside the image, because Google cannot read an image, but it can read the alternative text. So when you use the alternative text, if people search for content similar to what you are writing, it will pop up even if the content is not talking about it, but the image is talking about it. It will show the image plus the content. So you can be in a better place to rank by just optimizing your images. So do you have any questions on this? Let the question flow. Questions. Or are you satisfied with the things we did?
the sound.
Your mic has a lot of echo.
Okay. It's Hillary. There is a time now just my phone
Hillary, is there a way you can fix your mic because I can't hear anything? I cannot hear anything.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes. There's still
Okay.
noise,
There's a
but I
time
can hear you.
there is a network.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I'm in a closed room in my own room. Okay. There's a time that now, just right now, few minutes, my phone is at a network problem. So I don't know if you can review the thing that I've passed like 4 minutes.
If
That's
I
only I
can,
was asking.
there's no problem. We can't. It is bad the internet went away, but what you can do is, I'm still recording this. You will have access to it. Then that one will be easier because in the last 4 minutes, I don't know what I did and what I said.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay, so I got you. I got you.
okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Mhm.
Now my question is, when, for example, I have done my first work, now probably I want to do another work without interfering with the one I've done, or the first one, the one that I have done. How do I go about it? Thank you.
Okay. What you do a fresh installation and you rename the folder. Instead of using the name WordPress, you can rename it to Stanley and use Stanley as the name of your website. So when you come to the browser now, you will be writing localhost/Stanley on a fresh installation of WordPress. So this, you can take this as the first website and you can create other websites on different names. Even this one, we can change it from WordPress to another name. It doesn't have to be WordPress to work.
Okay, I've noted, because I tried that thing and I realized I'm interfering with another work. Now I got confused. That's the reason why I just raised that.
Yes, you create just the way we did the first step. You create a fresh database, install a fresh installation of WordPress to that database, connect them, and install it, and create the admin details. Then you will have a fresh installation of WordPress, just the way we did. What you have to do is just use different names for the database and different name for the website. Instead of WordPress, use another name. WordPress is not the right way to use it. Any name you can use, you will still access them. If I change the name of the website, like if I rename it, it should still work. So let me rename it to another name. So we all know how to rename a folder. So I'll rename this folder. So I go to local disk C, I come to XAMPP, I come to htdocs. So we have been using these htdocs, so we know that's where our files are. So the WordPress, I will just rename it because it is a folder. So I will call it code 10. Then I will click enter. So now I come to the browser. So let's see if this one will work now because I've just renamed. So this is no more renaming. That's why I did not share the screen on that. It is renaming the folder. So let's see if it will work, or it will need to change other details on some other place. So you see it is loading here still. and I've changed the name to Cohort 10. It is no longer WordPress. You see, Stanley, you can see.
Yes, I can see it, but why is it saying that this page could not be found?
Yes, because the homepage is written as WordPress. When you click it, it will say not found because you have deleted that. So what you should do, you can log into the dashboard and change the name of the image of the name of the page from WordPress to Cohort 10. And also you need to change it on the database. Let me show you where to change it. The best place is to change it on the database. So you write localhost. We want to go and access phpMyAdmin. So I write localhost the way we were doing phpMyAdmin. Then this is where, if you have so many databases, you should remember the database you used. So I think I used CH10. I will see the name of the website I'm using here by clicking. You can see here WP options. You can write down WP options. This is where you change the name of your website, even if it is an online website or a local website like this one. You come to WP options. So you can see it is localhost/WordPress. So I must change the name here. So click edit here, edit. So now here I will replace with Cohort 10. So I'll copy this, then this one I can save. So click go. So now it is updated. So the second one I will want to do the same. This is the home page now. So save, come and click go. So you see this site URL is localhost/Cohort 10. For the home page is Cohort 10 now also. So now after this, I can come to this page that it was saying not found and refresh now. Let's see what it is saying. So you see now it is not saying not found anymore. It is opening content like the old website, but we have changed the name. I can still log into my my WordPress login using the same details I used, because they are still the same details that I used it. What I did is just to change the name. So it is the same way when you change a domain and you are using the same old files, you don't have to worry about the password and the username. You repeat the same details. It is the same thing. And now I have a different website name, which is called Cohort 10 instead of WordPress. So Stanley asked a good question, because I think I had forgotten to remind you to change the name to a name of the business or the company you are developing the website for. So instead of everyone having WordPress, so for me, I was developing for Cohort 10 to teach people on Cohort 10 how to make a website. So that's why I used Cohort 10. So in your case, Cohort 10 doesn't make sense. You should use a relevant name depending on your website. If you are selling clothes, use the name of the business. If you are a company, use the name of the company. You can even use two names, but if you leave a space, ensure when you come and type here, you also leave a space. If there's no space, don't come here and put a space. The best strategy is to use a single name. You don't want this problem. So any other question?
No, Malimo, I'm okay because that's what I thought it was giving a lot of headache. But now because I've solved it, I'll try on my own and then I see the way
Okay.
forward. Thank you.
Okay. Any other person? Okay. How was today's class on post optimization, articles optimization?
The class was awesome.
Okay.
From my end, I can't complain because it's a learning process whereby for you to go, or rather for you to become better, you need to go through challenge so that you learn and you try so that you can come in a better place. And for my end, the class was okay.
Sure. You can't get everything right on the first trial. That's true. You have to keep on trying, provided you don't give up. And this tech stuff, any type of tech stuff is always challenging. You'll find an error that you think you can't solve. So what you can do is give yourself time, research, come back, look for solutions because people have been using these things forever. So when you search online, people can just give you a solution, or you can just land on a solution that was used to troubleshoot that particular problem. So you don't have to worry about error not going. And there are a lot of places you can search. Stack Overflow, there's YouTube, there's the community for WordPress, and there are also people you can ask around who you know. So there are a lot of places. You don't have to say, I did this and I was stuck and now I don't know what to do because no one came to help. There are a lot of resources unless you don't have an internet connection. So don't limit yourself. And on my side, I don't have anything else to say. Um, I want to appreciate you guys for joining and also for continuing up to this level. Many people find it difficult to finish. You challenge yourself to go all through up to this, and now most of you can do something constructive. Maybe you might have doubted yourself when you are starting, but now you're in a better place.